Hi and welcome. You are listening to Connecting Health. My name is Neil and this is episode number 1. Today's date is Wednesday the 25th of April 2018 and the title of this episode is Posture, Alignment and the Kettlebell Swing for Back Pain. Okay, let's get into the health news details. Now, what we see from the picture on the screen is a common position that people adopt when carrying out a kettlebell swing. Now, we can use thousands of different types of positions and movements and exercises, and we're just picking on this one because it shows very quickly how spinal alignment can trigger your back pain when simply doing exercises. Now, most people are aware of their alignment when they are carrying out sitting at their desk or walking to work in the morning or sitting on the train, watching TV. You know, if you ever had your parents say to you, sit up straight, pull your shoulders down, pull your head up. It's quite common. But for some reason, people move through movements of exercise without paying very good attention to the alignment of their bodies. Now, let me first start by saying I've trained in kettlebells for many years, and I'm about to take this year my Strong First Level 1, which if anybody knows about kettlebell training, it's without upsetting anybody else because they're all very, very good. But it's one of the top certificates in the world, and it's a hard one to gain. So anyway, apart from that, I do have some experience with the kettlebells. I'm not saying I'm the most experienced. I'm nowhere near it. But combined with my profession as a physical therapist or sports therapist or massage therapist or personal trainer or strength coach, whatever you want to put it, I've done a lot of work with alignment, and it's what I do for a living, and it's how I help people avoid going under the knife, shall we say, or to help people just improve their daily life by reducing their aches and pains, or by helping athletes to attain better positioning and so strengthening the system to improve strength and performance, or speed and performance. So anyway, let's get into the details. So this lady here, we can see these arrows were added by somebody else. There wasn't added by me. This was a picture I've taken off the internet from a friend of mine who posted it a while back. What we're seeing here is the bottom position of the kettlebell swing. If you do not know the kettlebell swing, I suggest you go and just look it up quickly, and you can see how this position, she will pull forward, her hips will snap forward, her arms will lift, and the kettlebell will come up here somewhere. Now what we're seeing here, this kyphosis refers to a flexion of what we call the upper spine, the thoracic spine, and that's probably overly flexed. The shoulders are not pulled back into a good position to let that relax a bit. The cervical spine is what we would call hyperextended. So the joints of the neck up here, of which there are 7, are going to be massively compressed. When you have these forces pulling down through this kettlebell in awkward position, and you're drastically squeezing these vertebrae up here, you're going to cause all kinds of problems. And quite often when this goes into extension, this goes into flexion, and then the lumbar area goes back into hyperextension as well. So we have extension, flexion, extension. Now when you're doing the kettlebell swing, I just want you to note that when you finish, you should be feeling this in the glutes and in your hamstring areas, okay? If you're feeling it in your lower back, then the chances are one of the couple of things: either the weight you're using is far too heavy for you and you're having to employ different mechanics to move the weight up, or you just simply have poor mechanics and you can't get your body into the right alignment, either because your body is stiff and tight and it's been stuck this way for a long time, or you've decided to go out alone, watch YouTube videos and not spend some money and time with a professional coach who can help train your body get into the right position. It can take, as it has with me, it can take many sessions to perfect this movement. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it can take years to perfect this movement. Okay, but to get you to where you want to be quite quickly, you need to take in the basics. We would be looking at a straighter spine. If you imagined a stick on the back here going all the way up, I would want the back of the head between the shoulder blades and the butt touching the stick with no rolling or no movement. So what this means in the case of this person here in this picture is the chin needs to be moved down so the head flattens out. The eyes can still look forward, but the face would be down slightly. The shoulders would be pulled back and the thoracic spine would be slightly straighter than it is at the moment, less curved. And the lower back would also have still a slight curve. For me personally, this doesn't look too bad, although it is a hinge point. And these hinge points mean that the spine isn't uniformly moving. It's basically moving from that point, and the neck there. And instead of seeing a nice, straight, uniform spine, we are seeing these pinch points where people will get their pain. That she will have pain in the back of the neck, the pain at the bottom of the thoracic, and a pain in the lumbar spine. I'm not here to teach you how to do the kettlebell swing. I am here just to let you know that this kind of almost simulates somebody sitting at a desk. In my practice in London at Kinect Health, we see a lot of professionals in the heart of the city of London for overkyphotic, overlordotic neck problems, shoulder problems, and we see that people like to do their exercise and they go from 8 hours a day at the desk. Well, it's not 8 full hours, but you know, it's a lot of hours at the desk, to going into the gym and performing exercises which are, you know, are going to have an adverse effect on the system, because you're almost reiterating or doing exactly what you were doing when you're sitting down, except for now you are training it to be in that position, which is actually solidifying the problems that you're getting. This is going to cause a wear out of a wearing out of the neck muscles and the neck vertebrae, and a pain, literally a pain in the back. So if you are feeling pain and tenderness down in your lower back when you are doing kettlebell swings, then you're going to have, you know, you're just wearing yourself out. This is you finding out about yourself and learning to put yourself in the right position. We need to regress the exercises back to a state where you can maintain the equilibrium through here before we start loading up with weights. Okay, and there are simple ways of doing this that a good kettlebell instructor or personal trainer or coach can instruct you on to ensure that you are safe. I urge anybody to at least take a few sessions with a coach and then get it retested after a few months to make sure that you are still on the right line, and that you're progressing. And if you're not progressing, then you can be taught some progressions which can put you into an even better position. But more importantly is you reduce the amount of wear and tear, but get the benefits. You get the strength, you get the mobility, you learn about your body, and you keep yourself out of trouble, basically. So this is just the bent over side. Okay, I'm not looking at the standing up straight side of things. I just wanted to emphasize the body in this position. Okay, so look at people in the gym. See what you can see. See if you can see people in these positions. Remember, this is a power position. The kettlebell swing is about power, and power is something we lose very, very early on in life as we mature. Um, so start with a weight that's more comfortable. Start with exercises that address the rounding of the spine. Um, find yourself a decent coach. Don't just do online YouTube or books. Okay, you need to see somebody, and you need them to help you. Believe me, it will save you so much time and effort in the long run. It will be incredible. You just try learning a martial art from YouTube. You know, you can't do it. And it takes practice, it takes time, and it takes patience in investing in yourself. If you're the type of person who wants to do these type of things, then you know, for a few $100, you can't go wrong, really. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. For more information, you can pop over to our website, www.kinecthealth.co.uk, or you can look up Kinect Health on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions relating to musculoskeletal injuries, training, posture, pain, performance, then drop us your question. Make it very specific, and we'll see if we can add it to the list and get round to answering it for you. I hope you found that useful and valuable. My name is Neil Meekins, and I'll see you next time.